welcome back to my channel. So I forgot I haven't updated, I haven't filmed in a while because pregnancy has been a little bit crazy here these last 2 weeks. I was complaining a couple of weeks ago, oh my god, I don't feel anything. And this baby made themselves known these last 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna group in week 10 through 12, as you can tell by the thumbnail, because I forgot to film because so many things were going on. But so week 10, we went in for our ultrasound and everything went great. We saw the baby growing from a little gummy bear in week 8 to like almost a polo baby week 10, and we saw the heartbeat still pumping away. I can't remember if they did measure it. It was like 163 that appointment, so we were really excited about that. And then the same week 10, so every Wednesday I'm a new week. So that week I was 10 weeks, and then that Friday, I know I had mentioned in week 6 and week 8 that constipation was a struggle, but I was not prepared for week 10. My God, it was such a nightmare. Like, I was not prepared. So it happened, started on Friday at work, and I realized, okay, this is not going to happen here. Luckily it happened at the end of the day. I was like on the toilet for a really long time, and I was just like, this is not going to happen here. I'm just like, gonna have to struggle. I'm just going to have to suffer until I get home. I was super bloated. I had a lot of pressure in my butt from being constipated. I was super miserable, and so went home, tried to use the bathroom at home. It was well, we stopped at CVS to get some milk of magnesia, and that took some of that and tried to sit on the pot, and it was just not happening. I was so miserable. I pleaded with my husband to take me to the hospital. I wanted to go to the ED. Like, it was that bad. It was so bad. And of course he wouldn't. He was like, it's Friday night, we're just going to sit in there until midnight, till 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're just going to send you home with colace. It's not worth going. You're just going to suffer through it. Like, he's doing all this research, like, pregnant women go through this all the time, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't care. I just want to go to the hospital. You don't know what I'm feeling. Like, I was miserable, and I was such a butt to him. I apologize deeply now, but I was so miserable, like, miserable. So, being the sweet, supportive husband that he is, I'm in the bed, like, just, like, defeated, like, miserable, in pain, like, awful. So he goes and looks up all these things for me, does all this research, and ends up buying a squatty potty, all these juices, fruits, vegetables, all these medicines, all the things. He's done like all the research that he can possibly do of how to like relieve this and prevent it from happening again. And bless his heart, he bought me this huge like jug for water so I'll stay hydrated every day, and all these different things. Such a trooper, and I appreciate him very much for doing so. So that was Friday. Saturday he went out and bought all those things. I continued to take drink like prune juice, I drank apple juice, I took colace, I took milk of magnesia. I was doing all the things that I can do to no avail, just miserable. And I finally passed everything Sunday evening. So I was miserable that entire weekend and finally passed everything Sunday and vowed to never to have to go through that again. So I was just like I bought like Activia. I'm eating that 2 days, twice a day, eating kiwis, eating bananas, like trying to keep my fiber up, because I don't really want to take the Metamucil, even though my doctor said I could take it every day to prevent it, but to get the fiber that you need. But I really don't want to go that route. I want to keep it sort of kind of natural and just let my body kind of do its thing. So I've been trying to keep on top of that and like trying to keep on top of my body, like knowing, okay, I haven't pooped in 3 days, like, and I'll take some Colace, and like a couple hours later, then I'll pass something. If it's not a lot, then I just want to get it out so it doesn't get packed like it did that one time. So week 10 was a total nightmare. And then week 11, I had a revelation that I have to feed this child very regularly in order to not be nauseous. So this eating regularly thing has definitely shook the culture of my life, because working, I normally don't eat anything all day. I can go a whole day without eating. I drink coffee. If I'm drinking coffee all day, I don't even notice that I'm not eating. So that was kind of like a culture shock for me, having to eat all day. And boy, did this baby make themselves known on week 11, because I was at work all prepared, like I'm just gonna eat some oatmeal, because I knew I had to like eat something, just like be eating, just be mindful. Okay, I do have a baby, I do need to start eating more. So I prepared to eat a whole breakfast, like oatmeal, ate like a couple of things of fruit, ate some yogurt, I ate a relatively big breakfast to like chill out, child. Like, you'll get fed again a little later in the day and you'll be fine. Not the case. Like, maybe like an hour to 2 hours later, like I got nauseous like no one's business, and I was just like, what is this life? Like, this is awful. I was at work just looking more miserable, feeling miserable, and I was just like, why am I so sick? Like, this is awful. So I was like, let me just get some lunch. And sure enough, that's exactly why I was feeling sick. So I realized I need to eat a little more frequently. Apparently this child is definitely lover of food. So I had that revelation in week 11, and so I've been learning to eat like smaller meals throughout the day frequently, more frequently than I think I need to be eating. So that was fun. Also in week 10, I did a thing. As you all know, my anxiety is super high from just a struggle of infertility and just like, you know, just being me. So week 10, I did a thing, and I bought a Doppler, you guys. And I don't regret it at all. It's actually been a blessing in disguise, and I'll tell you why. Because, so week 8, we went in for ultrasound, and we were just like, hey, we're gonna hear the heartbeat, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, no, you know, we don't hear it until week 12 at this. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. We were like totally fine. And then week 12 comes along, and no heartbeat. We don't hear a heartbeat at the clinic. We just see the, you know, the measurements of the beats per minute, and we're looking at each other like, okay, well, I'm glad we bought the Doppler, because, you know, without it, we'd be pretty pissed. So there was that. Also, we learned that a lot of people, upon graduating the clinic, are having a hard time in our region booking appointments with their new OBs because they're so backed up. So, and they're having to get midwives to like hold them over until their first OB appointment. And luckily with us, we were able to get in with our new OB 3 weeks after our 12-week appointment with our clinic. So, and I knew that going into it, that I was not going to be able to last a whole month without knowing the baby was okay. So, in preparation for that, I bought the Doppler, and look, it was a blessing in disguise. Look at God, He knew. So that happened. So week 12 has not been bad. We took our we had our announcement shoot week 12, and that went really great. The photos came out really well. I will be forever thankful to our photographer. She was so great and so sweet. So we did those week 12, and I'm currently in week 13. So we finally announced to everyone in social media with those photos and everything, and this cute little announcement that I found on Etsy that was really cute. So the world now knows, and everything's still going well. I made a couple purchases, kind of first purchases as a pregnant person, and I do not regret it. Tim has actually been like telling me to get one of these since, I want to say, since I was like 6 to 8 weeks pregnant, because I was just tossing and turning in bed, and he was just like, you really just need to get a pregnancy pillow. I was like, I'm not really uncomfortable yet, that uncomfortable. So I'll just wait until, week 12 or something to get it. And boy, am I glad I did. I got, I take it everywhere with me. So it's this, I don't know if you can see it. So it's this Pharmadoc. What is it called? Yeah, it's called the Pharmadoc U-shaped pillow, and oh my god, it is a game changer. I sleep like a freaking baby. Tim kind of hates it because it takes up the whole bed, but he'll be okay. I freaking love this pillow. It's probably the best thing ever that I will probably keep beyond pregnancy because it's so freaking great. I sleep like a newborn baby. I can't praise this pillow enough. It's so comfortable. It supports like my back, my head, like it's just so supportive, and I just wrap up in it. Like I put it between my legs at night and kind of just like snuggle into it. It's just like the best thing. I'm kind of upset that I didn't buy it when he first proposed me buy it at 6 weeks, so I'm glad I got it now. And my second purchase that I bought, some scratch marks, lotion, cocoa butter stuff. So those are my first two kind of pregnant purchases, besides all the freaking stool softeners and everything. But yeah, those are my two like first major purchases, kind of pregnancy essentials that I kind of swear by at this moment in time. Well, I can't really swear by the stretch mark cream, but I'm just kind of using that as a preventative measure because now I have a little bump, which I will show you guys at the end of my video. But any more 12-week update? I don't think I have anything else for you. So our next appointment with we officially graduated week 12 too. That was exciting. I'll put the photo at the end of our ultrasound at the end of the video. But we officially graduated our clinic at 12 weeks. It was so sweet. Our doctor, he was so great, and I kind of missed that clinic. It's very bittersweet. We've been with them for 3 years, and we kind of just wanted to be them for the entire pregnancy, but we know that wasn't possible. But we got our diploma and our sweet little pictures, and they kind of just pass us off, and that's totally fine. We know that it's kind of a progression thing, and we're really excited. So graduating our clinic was a big milestone for us. We were really excited about that. And currently week 13. I'm currently in week 13. I'm 13 weeks in, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 13 weeks and 3 days today. And also some exciting news that's happening is I'm pretty sure I'm feeling the baby move, which is exciting. I've been trying to like pinpoint it. I think it's happening because these little flutters like every now and again, and I actually proved it to myself that it was the baby moving. Is that so I'm kind of a crazy lady when it comes to the Doppler, so I use it every day when I come home. Well, every day when I come home from work, every night before I go to bed, and then periodically I do it when I wake up in the morning. So when I came home from from our weekend out today, I came on that couch and kind of just laid out, and I just waited. I waited until I felt movement on either side of my stomach. And so I pinpointed the movement and put the Doppler right on the movement that I felt, and bingo, loud as a freaking loud as a whistle, the baby was just heartbeat just beating away, and that was really exciting. So I'll film a day that I use a Doppler. Again, I don't really feel like finding the gel because I threw it somewhere and I don't feel like looking for it. So my next video I will film using the Doppler, but I thought that was really cool to validate that I am feeling movement week 13. A lot of people, I did read that, a lot of people don't feel movement. A lot of people feel movement sooner in their second pregnancies than they do in their first, and a lot of people don't feel movement until like week 14 or 15 normally in their first pregnancy. And I think it's pretty cool that I'm experiencing it now. Like I said, it was really, I told Tim, I'm like, I think I'm feeling the baby move, because it's like, especially at night, like if I'm laying down, like I'll feel like a flutter here and a flutter there. So I'm just like, it's so sporadic, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's really it or not. But tonight it was really cool to validate that, like waiting for the movement and putting the Doppler exactly where I felt it, and exactly that's where they were. So that was pretty cool. And we also kind of have some speculation. We don't know what we're having yet, because the embryos that we have was not tested, so we don't know the genders or anything yet, which is exciting. I'm glad we still get to have some normalcy in this pregnancy. With IVF, a lot of the surprise is kind of taken away, so I'm excited that we get to still experience the surprise of finding out the gender the old-fashioned way. But we did have some speculation based on how low the baby is. They're literally always like literally down in my pelvis, that low, very, very low. Every time I use a Doppler, they're like super low. And I told him, I'm like, honey, I think I'm going to carry this baby really low, because every time I look for them in the Doppler, they're super low. And I was like, you know what that means? Like they say, you carry low as a boy, you carry high as a girl. So he was like, oh no, because he wants a girl. So I was like, you never know. We can't really dial into that. They can always move. But for these last couple of weeks, they've been really low, just snuggled in there, not going anywhere. So that could be good for me, because I want a boy. So that's really exciting that we're experiencing all these things. And we're really enjoying being pregnant. I will show you guys my bump. I have an official bump, you guys, and it's so cute. Also, I'm not enjoying not being able to fit my clothes. I'm going to have to break down. I think this is the week I have to break down and buy a maternity bra, because I have been wearing out my poor little Victoria's Secret non-wire bras, and they've been really super supportive and comfortable up till now. But I'm now at the last what do you call it? The bras, they have these hooks, 3 hooks. I'm now at the very first hook, and I don't have any more hooks to go. So I have to break down and finally buy some maternity bras this week. And luckily I'm pregnant during the summer months. That way I'm trying to avoid also buying maternity clothes. So I'm just trying to rock dresses for the entire summer. So I think that's our next move, is buying maternity clothes. And I think my husband is a lot more excited than I am. Let's just say that. But yeah, I officially can't fit any of my clothes, you guys, and it's kind of exciting and frustrating at the same time, because I don't like to spend money on clothes. I go to Goodwill for everything. Anyone who knows me knows I shop at Goodwill for everything, and Goodwill does not have a very good selection with maternity clothes. So the struggle. Tim's like, well, we can just go to the mall. They have stores like that. Yeah, they have stores like that, but a shirt costs like $50. Like, anybody got time for that? So I'm going to try to stick with dresses. Goodwill has been good to me with dresses. So I'm just trying to find these summer dresses that look super cute and super loose and comfortable. And I feel like that will get me through the summer until I want like some shorts or something. And I will break down and buy some maternity shorts or jeans or something like that. But yeah, that is my update to my update for weeks 10 through 12. I will put both ultrasounds in this clip for week 10 and week 12, as well as our graduation photo, and maybe an announcement photo if I can snag it in there. I know I'm already at like 20 minutes, so I might put a snapshot of a couple of our announcement photos, and that would be cute for everyone to see. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and follow. I upload a new video every Saturday. Now keep you guys posted. Oh, I'll give you a little bump date. Oh my god. Okay, here's my little bump. It's so cute. Week 13 bump. Yeah. So I'm like, so this is the front. And whoop, there we go. This is why I can't fit it in my clothes. I'm learning that I'm getting wider. So I can't really fit it in my clothes, but it's fun. I love it. I low-key love it. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Like I said, our next official OB appointment is not until May the 3rd. So hopefully they'll let us film there. We normally film in our clinic. I'm not too sure how the officials do it, but we'll try to get some footage in there for you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
That's the top of the head, down to the bottom of the rump. And it says you're 11 weeks, 6 days. Pretty much right where it should be.
Okay.
You can also see all the ribs, all those little white lines there. This is a leg coming down this way. So hips right here. This is the knee. The little black circle's the bladder. Has to go. And you can see the heartbeat there in the center. And this is a hand up here. So there's the thumb down there and all the fingers across the top. All 6 fingers.
Oh wow, it's moving.
You can see some legs kicking
Oh my
down.
goodness.
This is the umbilical cord.
Oh, it's moving. Look at that.
Dang, what it looks like an alien.
It does look like
And all the white stuff are bones.
Oh.
So this is the jaw. Chin is right there. See all the bones in the limbs. 2 legs.
Wow,
Some more
they're just
kicks.
moving today.
Maybe that's why it's hard for you to get the Doppler on.
Oh my goodness.
Just to let you know she bought the Doppler.
I did. My anxiety is too high.
Hard for me to get the Doppler on it too.
It is moving.
There we go.
It's a little active on. Wait till it gets bigger, you're gonna really hate it.
156 beats a minute.
It's moving.
Flipped all the way over.
That's crazy.
It's a good view of the whole leg. Another view of the crab claw. Yeah, seen from the side. Looks perfect.
Cool.